Kroger workers across the U.S. are suing Kroger for failed payments and overcharging them on premiums. This was back in 2023. It's new to me. And if you haven't seen it, it's new to you too. So let's see what these employees have to say with Kroger playing with that money.
The first pay period of October, and I didn't get a paycheck. Nothing directly deposited into my bank. And I thought that's odd.
Kroger employees say they've been paid late for weeks.
A payroll computer glitch, they're telling us.
The new payroll software is cheating them out of their hard-earned money.
When the money comes, it doesn't come in full.
At the beginning, it felt like this was maybe a 1 week, one payroll issue, and it was going to get corrected. But now we're sitting here about 6 months later, and
Oh, hey, nah. 6 months is crazy. I don't think I would have been there. Not working. Y'all ain't paid me in 6 months. So how y'all paying y'all rent? How y'all paying y'all mortgage? Oh, something got to be done about that.
we're still dealing with payroll issues.
It feels as though you're working for a sweatshop and nobody cares. They don't fix the problem. They make it look like you're the problem.
I show up every day, but yet they can't pay me. I just felt really bad.
The way y'all keep showing up, I don't understand that. You're not getting paid. So why show up? In October 2022, Kroger announced it would acquire fellow grocery giant Albertsons in a $25 billion deal. So obviously y'all got the money. Y'all finna buy out Albertsons for $25 billion. Y'all need to pull that money out y'all butt, man, for these people to get paid.
It would make Kroger one of the biggest retailers in the United States. It'd give them over 30% of the market share in the grocery industry. We should be asking ourselves, is this the type of company that as customers we want to be putting our trust in to be able to deliver food for our family to eat?
That paycheck was missing from October 6th until maybe a couple of days before Christmas. At the time when it happened, Thanksgiving was right around the corner. Do you think they asked me about, it's Thanksgiving, you need a turkey, some stuffing, a gallon of milk?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing.
It's particularly bad for Kroger workers to miss a paycheck because many of the workers are struggling to survive.
That's why I say I'd rather do YouTube or work for myself, man. YouTube is working for myself. But I'm just saying, man, because I don't got time to be playing around with this money, man, because just like Kroger them got to pay their bills, the CEO, the president, just like y'all got to pay y'all bills on time, y'all employees have to pay their bills. $25 billion, y'all about to buy the company, bro. Y'all got the money to get it. Come up with that money from somewhere. Go pull it out the bank and pay these people. Come on now.
My income from Kroger is very important because I have little ones. I am the breadwinner of this family.
There was
Working at Kroger's, you the breadwinner is crazy, man. Man, we gotta do better, man. We gotta start trying to work for ourselves, man. Shit.
There's a study published at the beginning of last year by the Economic Roundtable. And some of the things that came out in that study was 78% of Kroger workers were dealing with food insecurity. When you put it into that perspective, missing a paycheck or two is catastrophic.
Then y'all need to find a job somewhere else. If it's like that, well, if you working a job and you still struggling, like that job ain't taking care of y'all, man. But I'm quite sure before you signed up, they tell you how much an hour that you're gonna make. So it's up to you. I don't know, man.
It made me feel less than a mother because as a mother, I'm supposed to be the one to provide. You can't provide if there ain't nothing there to provide. It was frustrating. It was hard. It's time for Kroger to wake up, because if it ain't for us little people, Kroger can't make no money.
I'm glad you said that, because you exactly right. That's why I say, this is why you got unions on jobs, man. Like, know what I'm saying? With unions, you don't have to deal with that.
Here's my apron. And on the inside of the apron is the Kroger promise that we're supposed to memorize. And it says, because our purpose is to feed the human spirit, we promise everyone friendly and caring, everything fresh, uplift in every way, and improve every day.
And do you think they live up to that?
Oh no, they don't. No, I don't think they do. I started to really look at my pay stub, and I noticed that I usually get $20 a week taken out as a health copay. I noticed it was $40, so they had doubled it. Like for instance, this.
So then when you get your stub, you ain't getting paid, then they taking double premiums out.
This is this week's that I haven't put in there yet, and I just checked it, and sure enough, they have double charged me again for the health copay, 40 instead of 20. The fact that I'm getting closer to retirement and I don't want to walk away from this job without being fully paid for everything that I've done feels very it just feels very violating, and I feel it goes beyond.
I wonder what retirement look like, retiring from being a Kroger manager.
Just the actual money they owe me. I feel all the stress. I don't know. It just caused a lot of stress in my life.
Kroger did not respond to More Perfect Union request for comments on the story.
It's really the humanity that Kroger is lacking by not making this their number one priority. We know that they have devoted a ton of resources to trying to merge with one of their biggest competitors, Albertsons.
Kroger plans to buy competitor Albertsons for more than $24 billion, potentially creating a grocery empire.
$24 billion is crazy, man. Boy.
See, when I started, it was its own family-owned store. And then Kroger took it over. When it was mainly family-run, we would have things like a full Thanksgiving in our break room for Thanksgiving. We would get gift cards for like $100 for Christmas. And then over the years, when Kroger bought it, it just became less and less, to the point where now even to get a free, quote, free turkey, we have to buy $25 worth of groceries.
Are you just going to keep
Damn.
being big, and just let everything else go underneath the cover? Because I have seen that for us.
Bro, how many people work in one Kroger location, though? Like, y'all need to cut it out. Y'all can't give these folks a free turkey. Like, it got to be like about, I'm going to say like 11. I might be wrong, don't quote me, 15 people. It ain't that many people working in Kroger, man.
Super giant stores, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and look good in the public eye. But they forget about the stuff they actually got to deal with.
It's such a fundamental thing, getting paid, right? We all deserve to get paid. We all have a right to get paid for the work that we do. I think that's an important discussion. I think it's important to think about the company who's already really big getting bigger, and how difficult it's going to be for them to run their company if they're already having trouble simply paying their workers.
I wish they would understand, to be in our shoes, that we all work super, super hard. We all do our best every day for them. The money is really not the issue.
She kept dealing with it all the way up until she retired.
It's the fact that
Money definitely is the issue. You don't never say that no more.
the situation has happened and no one's really wanted to take care of it or take responsibility for it.
If you go to work, you are entitled to an honest paycheck. And if you work and you don't get that paycheck, your right has been violated. It was a slap in the face coming from my company that I work for. Because
after this, all y'all gonna have targets on y'all back.
they wasn't willing to help me when I helped them. But now, my question is with Kroger. The table has flipped, Kroger. Your employees need help. What do you do?
Who is the CEO of Kroger? I have to look that up, man. Who owned Kroger? Like, because they keep on referring to this company just as the company name, but it's a person running this company. Who's behind the scenes? Who the big man is? That came off with a More Perfect Union channel, man. Go subscribe to their page, man, for more content like that. If you like that content, man. Yeah, man. I was working for U.S. Food not too long ago, and not me personally, but certain individuals, like my brother used to be a selector at U.S. Food, and he dealt with that problem where it was like 2 weeks he hadn't gotten paid, and he was getting frustrated, and he was getting, for lack of a better term, his patience was getting low. And he ended up quitting, But I was telling him that, man, just stick in there with, because, even when U.S. Food would make mistakes like that, they had to correct your check or your check wasn't the way it's supposed to be. They always correct it. You know what I'm saying? I can say that about U.S. Food. I don't know about Kroger, but U.S. Food always corrected your paycheck because you entitled. They can't just keep your money, So if you don't get paid this week, that's why you hold on to the money. You know what I'm saying? You hold on to money, man. That's why you always keep emergency money, because you never know what's going to happen. Especially even dealing with banks, period, like, electronic transactions, transition, you know what I mean? You never know what can happen with that, man. Your stuff might freeze up. Look what happened with the Great Depression. You know what I'm saying? For example, it was folks lost their life savings. Folks was unaliving themselves. See, us blacks, we used to not having no money. So it ain't nothing to be broke. We done been up before for years. But we just bounced back. We're not gonna unalive ourselves because of a situation like that. I'm just saying. So, but on the other hand, man, you just gotta be prepared for what might happen. Anything can happen. Computer glitches, the job making mistakes, you know what I'm saying? You get hurt on the job, or you get hurt outside the job and can't work. You always gotta have some type of savings just in case. You know what I'm saying? To hold you over. But tell me what y'all think about the video, man. Have you ever been in this situation where your paycheck was withheld, or it was a glitch in the system, or whatever the reason was? And how did you handle it? How did you handle it if you ever were in that position? I'm your host, Reno Black, aka Hot. This has been another Hot Reaction. Y'all come back and see me, man. Hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to do that so we can keep the algorithm going. Love y'all. Peace out.